Hello everyone, this is your friend Anil and welcome to Education Tatva. We are working on a database series and today we are going to talk about a very important topic, database locks. So let's understand what are the database lock as DBMS has asset properties which are very important for any database system to follow. These are called asset properties, which means atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. So consistency, which is important factor of one of the asset property, is you should always read consistent values. For any finance application, it is very much important that whatever is written should be available for all the instances of read, and this is not possible without lock. So lock is not a problem, but it is a way to facilitate the consistency across multiple database reads and writes. There could be different type of locks. There could be a lock at database level, there could be lock at page level or table level and row level. So if we talk about from top to bottom, so top level lock is database level where the database itself is locked, and then the next level is table level, and furthermore then they, because a table can be consist of multiple pages, so the third level is page level, and finally at a row level when the records are logged are called row level lock. Then there are different type of locks available in database. We're not going to talk much in detail in this session, but we'll definitely touch base as one of the interviews question on these logs. So there are different type of logs. Shared logs, exclusive logs are the most useful logs, and they are the most discussed during the interviews as well. And then we have intent exclusive, intent shared, shared intent exclusive, and update. Let's talk about the first two. When you have a requirement that requires different instances of the table to read the data, you want consistent reads to be available, which means I gave you example of finance application where you do not want to see a different account statement across multiple reads. If you are using it on mobile application, if you're using on any web application or any other interface where you are reading the same information, that amount should be consistent. So that is your shared log, which ensures that all read are consistent, which means no write is allowed while shared lock is active. Similarly, when we go for another lock, which is exclusive lock, it is very important when the write is happening, no read should be there. So it is in a combination, I should say, and these are the most important locks that are available at these database level or row level locks. Now, as a DBA, so it's very important question as a DBA which is being asked. If there are logs, how you will identify those logs, and then how do we resolve those logs? So just talking about a very simple example, when you are updating and you have two instances of the same database connection, instance 1, instance 2, and you are updating the same row from both of these instances. And as you know, Oracle provides you the post option and the commit option, right? Post means you are just submitting your data and you are not committing it at a database level. You are posting it from both the side, right? And if the third instance reading this data, so I have a question for you and you can put it down in the comments. I'm not going to do any exercise for it. So what third instance will read this data, right? So if I draw something here, I say that this is your instance, and then you have different write on this, and just assume this circle as one database table row. You have one write from this, one write from this, and this is quite possible, right? and you are just posting it. Now you want a read from this table. Which read should, like what value, and we can further simplify it. This is updating A, this is updating B, this is updating B, and in here we can assume that this was already some value. Let's assume this value is C. Okay, so my question to all of you, what value read will get? And these are the post options. So let me know in the comment section and I will help you by some of the responses. So this is kind of a problem, right? When write is happening, what read should get? Should it get A? Should it get B? Or should it get C? Right? So to solve such problems, logs are always useful. And this is very important question asked in most of the interviews. What are the logs, different type of logs, at what level the logs can be applied? And I will cover for one of the practical session on logs because it is not possible on doing it on cloud, which instance we have been using so far. The reason for that is it is auto commit. So logs, I can show you by installing some of the instance where I can show you the logs, how it is acquired, and then how it is released. It is important. So hopefully this session might give you some details about high level details about logs. Let's get into more details and the practical session in upcoming sessions. This is your friend Anil signing off. Thank you.